Welcome to another episode of the RDR Podcast, where we talk about all the nerdy shit you love or hate. We're your hosts. I'm Quentin.
I'm Tim.
I'm Malik.
And today we got a special show for you. We're going to be doing a wrestling theme bracket. So we're going to do some of our favorite wrestling themes. We're going to put them in a bracket and then try to decide who wins in the end.
Yeah, indeed.
All right. How we want to do this?
We can just have one person start going down their lists, and I'll start filling in the bracket.
Let's start naming some of our favorites to see where we.
Tim, you want to go first with some of yours?
Yeah, I got Razor Ramon.
Oh, that's
absolutely
a good one.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then we got Mr. Perfect.
I can't say I remember that. Why can't I remember his name?
Not
I remember it off the.
Not Mer Perfect.
I'm gonna fix it. Relax.
Mer Perfect.
Keep going.
Yep. You keep going.
Undertaker, the Dark Side
Mm-hmm.
theme.
So the classic one.
No, the one he went heel like with the corporate ministry era around it, like the late '90s one.
Okay.
It's called Dark Side.
I'm gonna have to listen to that one. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
As soon as you hear it, you'll know.
Yeah, I know I heard it before. I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
Sting, the Crow theme for WCW.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot that one on mine.
And then after that, whenever you're ready for the next one, Big E, Feel the Power, the one with Wale does the.
That is a good one.
Yeah, I love working out to that. Gets me pumped. And then we got The Rock.
The classic one.
Yeah, the classic one. Yeah, not the one when he like you smell The Rock is cooking when he's like a heel, like doing the Nation era one. Wasn't he one like doing the Nation? He had like his own version of it or something.
He had multiple renditions,
but just the main one was like if you smell like the main one. That's
okay.
I don't know.
I like the Hollywood Rock one.
I like the Hollywood
comes
Rock
on.
one
It's just
too.
like
okay.
I like the Final Boss one too.
Yeah,
Final Boss one was really good.
Yeah,
I'll just put the classic The Rock.
One. Goldberg WCW theme.
Yeah, he only had basically one.
Yeah, that was it for that. Didn't like the gimmick, but I love the theme. Stardust written in stars.
That's a good one.
I didn't like the gimmick, but I really liked.
Yeah, that was a good
I
one.
really liked that theme.
Okay.
Another one. No, sorry. Line in the Sand, Evolution. This one here again, bad wrestler, bad era, loved her theme. Oksana, Russian Romance.
You're pulling out some ones.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah, I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah. Again, like I said, it was a bad time, but This Fire, CM Punk, obviously.
Huh?
CM Punk, This Fire.
The Fire Burns?
This Fire.
So not Cult of Personality.
No, This Fire. No, by Kill Switch Engage.
Yeah.
All right, got 5 more. Then we got
God dang.
Roman Reigns, Head of the Table.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Owen Hart, Enough is Enough.
Good one.
Yeah. Just put Owen Hart Enough, because I don't think there's enough space in there. Unless you can.
Mm-hmm. You can make it. What?
Yeah. Batista, Walk Alone.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Wade Barrett, End of Days.
That
also,
was a good
yes.
one.
And the last one, one of y'all probably definitely have it. The Slow Chemical one with Kane.
Chemical Burn.
Okay, I never knew the name, but I just knew it was by that Slow Chemical group.
All right. Q, you want to go with yours or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go with what I don't have or what Tim didn't
Okay.
that I have. First of all, Broken Dreams. I don't know how you don't have that on.
I don't know how you don't have.
How do you
that
not
on
have
there.
that on your list?
Oh,
Drew McIntyre, Broken Dreams. Amazing song. This is one of my favorite. Cody Rhodes, Kingdom. It's about his life.
Yeah.
And I love it.
That is a good one.
Love it. Edge.
Metalingus.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yep. Yes, sir. Mark Henry. Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Okay, not sexual chocolate.
No. I love that. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked. And that's
3-6.
3-6. Yeah. You already said Razor Ramon, right?
Yeah.
I got Culture Personality.
CM Punk.
Mm-hmm. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too.
I love that. It was my ringtone for a while.
It was mine too.
Yep.
The piano thing. I don't. Violin. I'm
Violin.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Violin,
What was it called? Rising Sun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. What's his name actually? The Rising Sun. Yep. Lil Uzi Vert actually rapped over.
Yeah, he sampled it. Yeah, I know.
What else I got? Jericho, Brick the Walls.
Forgot about that too.
All right.
Why am I forgetting their name? Street Profits. Love that song.
It's cool. I don't know what it's called, but it's fine. They only had one.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all I got. I think of another one. I'll let you know.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go through. I'm going to add some of mine. We might have to whittle some down because I want to just keep it to 32.
Okay.
Randy Orton voices.
I just looked and I was like, voices. I forgot voices. Yes.
Next, I got AJ Styles, Phenomenal.
By 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
But they don't want none, right? They don't want none.
I got Kane, Chemical Burn. That's already on there. Batista, I Walk Alone is already on there. Shawn Michaels, Sexy Boy.
Yes.
Let's see here. Randy Orton, Burning My Light. Edge, Metalingus is already on there. CM Punk, Cult of Personality is already on there. Santana and Ortiz, Proud and Powerful. I like that from AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Sean Spears, Perfection from
Yes. When he was Perfect 10?
AEW.
Oh, no.
When he was in AEW.
When he was a chairman.
Sean Spears, yeah.
I forgot Dolph Ziggler's.
I thought that was okay.
I'm Perfection. I like that.
Yes, that's how it was done with the 10 in there.
Mm-hmm.
NWO's theme.
Rock House. Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Wolfpack or just regular NWO?
Next one is Wolfpack.
Okay. Yep.
I'll add a few more. Oh, I can only do 32. My other ones in my list, I had Goldberg, so that's already on there. CM Punk's Miseria Cantere. That doesn't need to be on there. I can leave that off.
Mm-hmm.
Julia Hart's Harder Heart needs to be on this.
I did like her theme a lot.
Julia Hart's Harder Heart needs to be on this list somewhere.
And take off Voices.
What is that? No, Voices is dope.
Voices needs to stay on there.
What is I don't know that song.
I'm sorry. Owen Hart it's better than
come
Owen Hart.
on.
Yeah,
It's better
come
than
on.
Oksana. It's better
You
than
didn't even hear the
Oksana.
Oksana one.
It's better than Stardust.
Stardust's theme was kind of dope.
Stardust's theme was kind of dope, but
I don't even remember
No,
Oksana's,
pick
to be
it off
honest
my
with you.
list.
You had the most.
you did have the most
That's
on
that
here.
bullshit.
You had like 20.
I had 16.
I mean,
Oh, you can take something off. That's fine. Can I at least pick the one that you want to
Sure.
cut off?
sure.
Or you can take off Oksana.
I don't remember that song.
I don't remember it either.
It had like that saxophone in the background. I just...
Aleister Black, Root of All Evil.
It's okay.
You don't think that needs to replace anything?
Mm-hmm. I don't even know Julia Hart.
I'll pull it up so we can hear it
Wow.
once we got the bracket up.
Oh.
That's literally the only other one I have. My last one is Broken Dreams, which is already on here. So
Great song.
it's a great song. So I don't need. I'll leave Root of All Evil off, even though I think it should be on here. But I'll leave it off. That's fine.
What about Real American?
No.
No,
Okay.
shut up, Tim.
Not...
Always trying to troll. Now, do you want to seed these to try to keep ones that are really high away from each other?
Oh, it's not going to like break it apart and like put them like...
It'll put it in order based on the order we put them in here.
I'm telling you right now, Broken Dreams needs to be in the top 3.
I'm okay with putting that up there. Move. Where is that? Broken. There it goes. Let's move that up. I'll put that one, honestly, but
yeah.
Because I don't want like ones that most of us think are going to be.
Razor Ramon definitely belongs up there.
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect, I feel, could move down. That's just me.
I Walk Alone, move that up.
Yes.
Because let's just see how the bracket looks so far. I don't want to get rid of that part. Oh, there we go. Right here. Collapse that. Like, do y'all like how this looks so far?
Are we going to listen to the songs before we...
if we need to, yeah.
Yeah,
if we need to. We can leave it like it is, honestly.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, they they kind of got to beat out the other ones anyway,
Yeah,
so it really don't matter.
I just don't want ones that might be finalists going up against each other first, were ones that were like, dog, if this was matched up against other songs on this list, you know damn well wouldn't get this far.
Right.
No.
So I'm just trying to avoid that.
That's understandable.
But if you don't want to, if this is fine, we can. All right, we could do that. All right, let's bring this up on the screen. All right, so our first matchup, Drew McIntyre, Broken Dreams versus the Wolfpack.
Broken Dreams.
Does anyone need to listen to any of these?
I need to hear Broken Dreams. I know what Wolfpack is.
You need to listen to Broken Dreams?
I know what Wolfpack is.
All right, we'll pull up Broken Dreams.
What's that metronome I hear? Perhaps the end is drawing near. You never hear the shot that takes you down. Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine. And I dream broken dreams. I make them come true. I make them for
Wolfpack better,
All right.
but I'm going to get outvoted
No.
You're
anyway.
crazy.
I'm gonna get outvoted
You're
anyway,
crazy.
No.
Broken Dreams is one of the best ever. Like,
I'm sorry. Broken Dreams is winning this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tim. You're Next one's Chemical Burns versus
End of Days.
End of Days.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, Chemical Burns wins.
I agree.
I liked End of Days, but which one was Chemical Burn?
This is one that Kane had for like 10 years doing like
yeah,
the
that's just
2000s.
Kane's.
So when he first no,
No, it was the second one
okay.
when he took the mask off.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just making sure. For some reason I couldn't remember, but yeah, I agree with that. Definitely.
Yes.
Mhm.
Goldberg for Street Profits. For me, it's Goldberg.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like Street Profits better. I think Goldberg song was playing.
I just thought it brought it had that gladiator
Yeah,
feel to it.
Didn't have swag like the Street Profits though. I mean, I'm outvoted. It is what it is.
Voices versus The Rock.
The Rock.
Mm. This is kind of a hard one for me.
How?
I really like Voices. Voices is really good. I'll go to Rock. What do you think, Q?
I think I'm going Voices.
I think you're outvoted. I'm going to Rock.
Okay. It's tough for me. I like both of them.
I like both of them too.
That's tough for me.
Yeah.
So we got the next set.
Next one is Undertaker, Dark Side versus Randy Orton. Burning My Light. It's Randy Orton for me easily.
The Undertaker Dark Side.
Dark Side.
Dark Side. I've been outvoted.
You said you wanted to hear Dark Side, right? You didn't hear it. You don't remember it?
I
You don't
remember it.
All right.
Besides, up against Burning My Light, I wasn't going to pick it anyway, so I didn't need to hear it. CM Punk, Cult of Personality versus Julia Hart, Heart or Heart.
I don't even know what Heart or Heart is.
So you want me to pull it up or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, give it a fair shot. Now, one of my when we did the AEW WWE was it trades or something like that
Yeah.
we did, one of the ones I said actually went to WWE. The women, Mariah May.
That is right.
Mhm.
She
Went
did.
to WWE.
She did. That is right.
Mhm.
Just showed up this week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's hear this.
Born from pain, inside my veins, bred for war, begging for more. None shall mourn. I am reborn. Live in sin. The house always wins. My heart grows harder. My heart grows harder. Darker and darker, I see the truth. My blood flows black with you.
All right, that was actually really dope.
Yeah.
But I'm going to call it personality.
It goes so great with her entrance too.
That was dope, but I'm going to call it personality.
You're going Cult of
I just-
Personality.
It's called personality. It just hits like.
Cult of Personality is a great song.
I think there was some. I think there's
Yeah.
definitely some I looked on this list. I'm like, I'd probably put that over. Call it personality.
I'm gonna go
So.
Colton for it. I do like hers a lot too, but
you're going
I'm gonna
Colt?
go Colt. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I do like her theme a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best ones. All right. Next one is CM Punk, This Fire versus Mark Henry, Hall of Pain. Mark Henry.
I got Mark Henry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Mark Henry.
I love that Hall of Fame. Like,
Yeah.
Hall of Pain. I'm sorry, that's easy to me. All right. Santana Ortiz versus Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Of course you're going to pick that. That was your choice.
Nah,
I
absolutely.
don't remember Mr. Perfect's, and I've never heard Santana and Ortiz.
So you want to pull those up?
Sure.
Mhm.
All right, let's pull those up.
Unless you agree with him and you're going Mr. Perfect, then
I'm not going Mr. Perfect.
course
I
you're
like
not.
Mr. Perfect.
Hater.
Okay, so I'm the deciding factor here.
Yeah, pretty much.
So-
If I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful. If I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful. If I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful. If I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful. Yo, put your hands up. We don't do the gang signs. I'm proud, let me show you how I bang mines. Wrong step, walk into a landmine. Even for the landlord, hang him like a clothesline. I smell fear, introduce you to my K9. 2 canines, name it. Yo, I see the fear up in your eyes. I know you scared, don't bother. I'm screaming. Came before, won't even follow. Our people look to us, our pride, you know we cannot swallow. And I gotta get mines, I won't respect, my heart is full, not hollow. And I gotta get mines, I won't respect, my heart is full, not hollow. And I gotta get mines, I won't respect, my heart is full, not hollow. If I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful. If I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful. If I
Sorry, that's a banger.
For sure.
That's a
No.
banger. All right, let's pull up Mr. Perfect because he can't remember Mr. Perfect.
and I know I heard it a million times,
Mhm.
but I just can't. And I know as soon as it plays, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, but
Let's see. Hopefully, this is the right one.
yeah, I remember it
So-
now. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
So
Santana and Ortiz.
Oh,
it's not even
come
close.
on.
it's not.
It's not even close. It's not even close.
close.
Oh,
it's not
I
even
like-
close.
I like Mr.
Bruh,
Perfect's theme.
that
but
is a
it's
top-
not even
no.
close.
that is a top 5 theme.
No.
No.
Oh my.
That wasn't
Oh,
even
I'm hurt.
close.
I'm hurt. Let's redo this whole bracket. I'm so swole right now. Pride and powerful. Are you kidding me?
That wasn't even
Oh, my-
close.
Mm.
All right.
So we're on
So
the next side now.
yeah.
All right. I got the second round already started.
Yeah, I got it written in this picture. Hold on.
Should have photoshopped it. Screenshot and then put it in Photoshop and then just write it in.
Yeah. All right. So we got Batista I Walk Alone versus Sean Spears Perfection.
I don't know the perfection one.
You don't know the Perfection
Nah,
one.
But I mean,
I'm gonna play it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Not too much is beating. I walk alone.
Yeah, that's
though.
what I said. I'm
Like-
gonna play it just for records, basically.
Okay.
But I think we all got
I Walk Alone.
Okay.
But I'm gonna play it anyway. Let me just pull it up.
Mr. Perfect should have moved on to the next round.
No,
No,
he
it
shouldn't
shouldn't
have.
Yeah, it should have.
Not against that.
No.
But I fully expect this one to lose. Even though I put it in the list, I'm probably gonna have it lose to this.
Yeah. Play it loud. Yeah. I will not allow anybody else to try and break me down. Nah. Time to make a point. Let them know that I'm the greatest around. Y'all about to watch an insurrection. It's my time to make a statement. I'm about to interject it. I don't care about your perception. I'm likely to just reject it. I hope you're ready, cause it's the resurrection of perfection. Yeah. I I will not allow anybody else to try and break me down. Break me down, break me down, break me down. Time to make a point, let them know that I'm the greatest around. Y'all about to watch.
I ain't gonna lie, that was fire though.
That's fire.
That
but-
would have beat Mr. Perfect.
No, it wouldn't have.
Yes, it would.
Yes, it would have.
Yes, it would've.
Yes, it would have.
Yes, it would have.
That
But
was fire. But
That was
I Walk
fire.
Alone just hits different. Like,
but it's not losing. It's not beating I Walk Alone.
that I
and
Walk
I know
Alone
that.
hits different.
And I know that. Even I know that. I'm not that delusional,
Yeah.
unlike Tim.
Ooh, that next matchup.
I'm going head of the table. They're both great things,
No
though.
man, that's a hard matchup right there.
I feel like this half of this.
It's starting to look fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
like this.
So yeah, we got I Walk Alone
Yeah.
winning, which no one
Yeah.
is surprised about.
I'm struggling with this next matchup. I'm going Edge,
I'm going Edge.
but I'm still
Head of the table's
Head
good.
of the
Don't
table's
get me
fine.
wrong,
like,
but I'm going Edge.
yeah, I'm going Edge. It was going to be Edge.
Well, I got outvoted, so obviously it's Metalingus. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. That Metalingus is a banger.
I'm sorry. You hear that? That even just the beginning that you think you know me, like you
Yeah.
know, like
Next one.
This is hard, too.
I have Rising Sun.
I have Rising Sun. This is
Rising
not
Sun
hard
is-
for me at
It
all.
is for me.
It's not for me at all.
This is not hard for me at all. Rising Sun is one of the best
wrestling thing,
wrestling themes
What,
I've
Line
ever
in the
heard.
Sand isn't?
not like
No.
Rising Sun.
No.
Like,
No, Rising Sun is easily better. Not even close to me.
Of course. Oh, I'm going Rising Sun, too. Even though I still like Line in the Sand a lot.
This one's a little hard for me. Sexy Boy versus Sting's
Crow.
WCW theme. Sting's WCW theme was great. With the drums. Doom, 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 doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom.
yes,
But then
Shawn
But Shawn
was
Michaels Sexy
singing,
Boy.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like,
Everyone did oh,
he's sitting there screaming at the beginning. Yeah, like, I'm going Sexy Boy just because but I like
said
both.
Crow.
I'm not upset about either.
As much as I want to go with Sting, I can't. It's got to be Shawn Michaels.
Oh, my.
It's got to.
Sexy Boy smacks.
Sexy voice. I have to. It's just so iconic. Big E Field of Power versus AJ Styles Phenomenal.
Feel the power.
I'm sorry, Phenomenal. AJ Styles. That you don't want none. I'm sorry.
No, they'll what? None.
I'm sorry.
What? None.
I'm sorry. AJ Styles is
Glad with it. I was going AJ Styles.
this AJ Styles.
This is cool shit.
Tim is getting mad. Jericho versus Stardust. Break the walls. And honestly, I can't remember Stardust, so I'm gonna pull that one up.
That was a bad gimmick. The theme was lit.
He made Stardust like,
A comic book villain.
Right.
yeah. He made it work.
He made everything work. That's
Everything. My favorite was Dashing, but
what Dashing, and then when he this one, Written in the Stars.
Mhm.
All right, let's pull this up. Probably gonna get an ad.
This is a bad gimmick, but that theme is fire, man.
That theme is
that was
fire.
fire. That was
That theme. I think I'm going with that over
What was the other one? I don't
Chris Jericho break down the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going Stardust.
Wow, 3-0 on this one.
Stardust,
All right.
yeah.
Stardust.
I like Break the Walls. I suggested it, but
absolutely,
that
yeah.
I like
Stardust,
break the walls
that
too.
was
but
fire. Like,
that's a banger.
mhm.
That's a banger. Next
I'm
one.
going Kingdom.
Yeah, this is Kingdom.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
Going Kingdom.
Kingdom
No question.
is easy.
Kingdom is fire.
Kingdom is easy.
It's so
Kingdom
good.
easy. Yeah.
Razor Ramon.
Absolutely.
Razor Ramon.
Absolutely.
That's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
NWO, but Razor Ramon's that.
Yeah. Razor Ramon's definitely.
All right, so now we're in the second round now.
All right. Yep. Second round.
Cody Rhodes got 2 themes through to the second round.
Yeah.
So second round is going to be what? Broken Dreams versus Chemical Burns.
Broken Dreams.
Broken Dreams.
Of course.
Like,
We're gonna throw that out.
Broken Dreams is a fire song.
All right, so it made its way to the conference finals.
Yeah, that like Broken Dreams. I figure Broken Dreams would be close to the finals.
I don't see nothing beating it.
Like, so all right. Next one is what? Goldberg versus The Rock.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Rock.
I got The Rock.
Even though I like the Gladiator thing, but
Yeah,
the Rock just makes me
Yeah.
pumped. And
Yeah,
just-
The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock.
just-
The Rock.
yeah.
Okay. And next one, what you got the matchups right, Tim?
Yeah, I got
Go ahead.
Dark Side, Undertaker Dark Side versus Cult of Personality.
Cult of Personality, easy.
Personality.
You didn't even hear Dark Side. You just
Cult of Personality,
Huh.
easy. Cult of Personality, easy.
Well, you knew I was choosing Cult of Personality.
All right. You fill it in on the thing there?
No, I thought you was doing it.
Okay, no,
but
that's
I can't.
cool.
I
No,
can't.
I got it.
I have a
Good.
computer here. It's fine.
Are we good? So that for Broken Dreams, obviously one,
Mm-hmm.
and then this one here, the Rock one.
Yeah. And then Cult of Personality one. And then the next one is Hall of Pain versus Santana and Ortiz.
Hall of Pain.
Ooh,
Santana and Ortiz was fire.
that is a
That was a bang.
banger.
But that somebody gonna get their ass kicked.
Yeah.
Somebody go.
I
it's
think I gotta
3-6.
I
It's
think I
3-6.
gotta go with Mark Henry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's 3-6, man. I can't. You know,
I'm going with Mark Henry as well. Even though that Santana and Ortiz is
yeah,
Bang.
that was.
Should have been Mr. Perfect.
no, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
It should not have.
Anyways.
No, it shouldn't have.
All right, so we got our conference finals
Sure.
matchups. Well, we do, technically. So now we got I Walk Alone and Metalingus. So what y'all gonna do with this one?
Fuck. I gotta go. I Walk Alone.
Oh yeah.
I got
I
you.
don't even want to choose, but I would go. I Walk Alone. That it just it
Alright,
hits.
so
It
Walk-
hits so.
Walk gets that one.
What'd you go with?
I did walk on
Walk
this one.
Alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It was
I Walk
just-
Alone is one of the best
Yeah.
themes ever.
So now
Shinsuke.
we got Shinsuke and HBK.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke.
Okay.
Shinsuke.
Rising Sun. It did.
Yeah. Rising Sun is up there with I Walk Alone.
All right. Now we got Phenomenal and Written in Stars.
I'm going Phenomenal. Written in Stars is a banger, but the organ and like, because that sounds like a straight DMX song, because I think it does sample DMX's song a bit.
Yeah. I'm
That-
going Written.
That Phenomenal is, I'm sorry, it's phenomenal for me.
Phenomenal versus Stardust thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you go with?
I pick Written in Stars.
Nope. Now one none. Now one none. Be scared of it. That Stardust beat was sick though.
It's really good.
Sick.
Don't get me wrong. It's really good.
I'm going Stardust.
You're going Stardust?
I'm going Stardust.
Okay, I've been
Yeah.
over. I've been
I'm going
overruled.
Stardust.
Tim's happy finally.
Yeah.
He'd have cried so hard if you said Phenomenal.
Razor Ramon.
Over Kingdom?
I'm going
Absolutely.
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
I'm going Kingdom.
No.
Kingdom.
I'm going-
Come on.
It is about his life.
Kingdom.
This
Bro,
Razor Ramon is the
It
greatest.
is. I was
wrestling
riding
thing
in the
of all
car
time.
yesterday.
No,
listening
it's
to it.
not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not even top 5.
No.
No, you're okay. Now you're tripping. I'm about to flick a toothpick at you. Now you're tripping.
It's not even top
Razor
5.
Ramon made me want to be the bad guy.
Look.
But Cody song, I was listening to it in the car yesterday.
It's not even top
that
5.
song hits. I'm
No,
sorry.
my-
Kingdom is great.
So we have 2 Codys in the finals in the conference battles.
Hey, and
They
we're going to
going
have to
against
choose
each
which
other.
one is better.
All right.
Hey. All right, back over here, conference
Yeah,
finals.
So we got Broken Dreams and the Rock Classic.
Broken Dreams. Broken Dreams.
Broken
Dreams.
Dreams. Broken Dreams.
I got
Broken
Broken Dreams.
Broken
It's
Dreams.
Broken Dreams.
Broken Dreams.
It's Broken Dreams.
He's getting so mad.
Bullshit.
Broken Dreams is fire.
Oh man. All right. So now we got Colt versus Hall of Pain.
Hall of Pain.
Okay.
Versus,
Cult of personality.
ooh,
Hall of Pain.
I think I would go Cult of Personality.
So
That's close. Like,
I'm gonna go Hall of Pain too.
okay.
Yeah,
No, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hall.
I'm not mad at it.
all
It
right.
was one of the ones I suggested.
Yeah.
So the other side, we got what?
I Walk Alone versus The Rising Sun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Here's where it gets nasty a little bit.
Yeah, this is, ooh, that's a,
Oh, as much as I hate to say this, I gotta go with I Walk Alone. The words just give it more to it. Like,
I can understand that, but
Right.
man, that beat and the violin, that
along with the guitar, it's great. Don't get me wrong, but I Walk Alone. I'm sorry, I Walk Alone. I figure was close to a final shoe-in for a finalist.
I thought The Rising Sun would be up there too.
It's
Well, I
all
mean, they're
depends on the
rolling-
bracket. If it
Yeah.
would have been on the other end of the bracket, it probably would have.
I'm gonna have to go Walk. Just because like I just like Batista's entrance when he does it, when he does the pyros and then he
Yeah.
does the boom and then it just breaks down. Like
I'm going Rising Sun. I mean, it was literally the crowd would sit there and sing it after he was done.
right. No, it's
That's how much
it's-
that
it's
song
rough.
hit.
It hit.
I'm going Rising Sun, but I mean, hey, Walk Alone won. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah,
Nah,
I Walk Alone one.
I get it.
Alright.
I ain't mad at it.
All right, what's the?
This is the double Cody. So we got Written in the Stars or
I got
Kingdom.
I got
Kingdom.
I got Kingdom is fire. man.
Kingdom is fire.
It's
Of
so
course.
fire.
Kingdom is fire.
Of course.
Kingdom is so fire. The WWE let him bring it with him.
Yes. We should. So we're at the final four.
Yeah.
Final four.
Should
yeah,
we play them all? Just to
yeah.
if we didn't.
we'll
so
play
it
them
should
all.
be Broken Dreams and Hall of Pain.
All right. So, do you want to play Broken Dreams again? Because we played.
We
it
played
already.
Broken Dreams already. So yeah,
You
we
wanna play
go
it
to,
again, or do you want to
Not go to Hall of Pain.
Okay.
I know what I'm choosing, but
Mr. Perfect?
no. Mr. Perfect would have lost to a bunch of these songs, bro. Like,
It's one of the greatest themes and y'all just hating on it.
it was
no one hating.
good.
Yeah,
It just
we're not
wasn't
saying-
better
It's
than
better than
anything.
Pride and Powerful.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
Say what? 3-6 Mafia. It's going down. Y'all know what time it is. We ain't playing with you. In the club, in the street. Y'all know what time it is. Get ready for it. Oh, strongest man alive. Waiting to be wet. Step up, bring it. Yes, sir. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wheels split. the streets of this thing.
Absolutely fire theme.
It is absolutely
Fire theme.
It's
I'm
absolutely
going
fire.
Broken Dreams.
I'm still going Broken Dreams. I'm still going Broken Dreams.
Broken Dreams is fire.
Up, man.
I knew coming in, I'm vote Broken Dreams to the end, man. It's fire.
Broken Dreams in the finals here, and in the next one here we got
I play I Walk Alone.
Walk Alone and
then
Kingdom.
Yeah.
I Walk Alone for
You
me.
didn't play either.
Yeah. So let's bring up I Walk Alone. Come on.
A place where no one follows me. I walk alone. I'm sick of all these people talking out their heads. I've never understood a damn thing that they said. From words to actions, never knowing what they're about. I guess I'll have to chew them up and spit them out. And I said,
It's a banger.
Fire theme.
That is a fire theme. And it's going against what?
Kingdom.
Kingdom. Ooh.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
That is fire.
Fire.
That is fire. That's better than Written in the Stars, Tim.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Y'all
is.
like
That
words.
song
I'm
is
okay with
fire.
just the beat.
I'm going Kingdom. I'm sorry. I love the song. It literally is about Cody Rhodes' life, leaving, going to AEW.
I'm sorry. I Walk Alone was one of the first reasons I started listening to rock type music. When I first heard that, and I'm like, this is a banger.
I like I Walk Alone too.
And that's literally like wrestling.
Kingdom is about his life, and that's so dope. Like, it did everything. Like, they took everything from him, but not his name. He was still Cody Rhodes. That's
Technically, they did take his name from him. He was just Cody for a while.
Wow, yeah, but
He had to
eventually
get
got the Rhodes back.
He had to get that back.
Yeah.
So they did take it away from him. But anyway, literally, wrestling is what got me into rock music. Like, I'd hear someone's theme song, namely Batista, and I'm like, yo, that's a banger. I'm going I Walk Alone.
I like I Walk Alone. I'm going Kingdom.
Tim?
Ah, nice to have the power.
I'm not mad either way, but
Yeah,
I love Kingdom, man.
I mean, I'd probably go Walk Alone, even if they're neither one were my number ones. But
Hey.
I probably out of these two, I'll pick Walk Alone. But again, with Kingdom, everyone sings the song.
Yes,
Everyone,
because it's
in
fire.
It. So
It's-
I understood
literally
why you picked it.
Literally, we were driving yesterday, and it came on my playlist,
Right.
and my son is in the back. Whoa! Like,
Yeah, it's like
I love Kingdom.
Like I get it. You know,
Mhm.
I get to Walk Alone. Like obviously with Walk Alone, you know, like I just love the whole pyro thing. And then when it breaks down after, you know, he does the pyro, I have to go Walk Alone on this
He
one.
did his pyro and Kingdom.
He does too. Yeah.
When
but,
he does the
yeah, but the way Batista like the machine gun thing going on, and I just that just gets me pumped. But
Man, I get it.
but there's nothing
I
wrong
got
with
it.
either choice.
Mm.
I'm not mad at. I wouldn't be mad at Kingdom.
Right.
But I'm sorry. For me, it's
I'm not mad either way, but I just like
Right.
Kingdom more.
so it's I Walk Alone.
Yeah, yes.
All right. So our final is Broken Dreams,
Broken Dreams. I'm sorry.
versus I Walk Alone.
Broken Dreams.
I'm going I Walk Alone.
Broken Dreams is fire.
I
man.
Walk Alone. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Broken Dreams is fire.
I think Broken Dreams is the best wrestling theme.
I would not put it as the best. I would put I Walk Alone.
Even when
over.
I started, the first thing I wrote, Broken Dreams.
Well, it's
There's some other ones that we had on this
What's number two?
list.
Razor Ramon should be number 1 on your list.
No.
Yes. That thing
So
was so dope.
I
So
had,
the
I had
winner-
Razor Ramon at 3. If it makes you feel any better,
I said it's a top 5. He goes, no, it isn't.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
But
but I also didn't. I forgot about Walk Alone. So
looking at this list, it's the matchups. Because honestly,
Yeah.
some of these songs would have gotten further if they didn't have a bad matchup.
Right.
Like Broken Dreams is a banger to me,
right.
but if it would have went up against some of these other ones earlier, like I would have personally probably put Kingdom above Broken Dreams.
that'd have been a fight for me. But it'd have been
Like-
it'd have been a struggle for me to decide which one. But
Like Broken Dreams is high.
But I felt like
But-
this side of the tournament
yeah,
was
now that we
really,
look at
was
it,
kind
this
of
side
rough.
was this side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This
Bro,
this
yeah.
side was rough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
it
what I'm
was.
saying. Without seeding it,
Yeah.
just you ended up with bad matchups.
yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Like Break the Walls Down would have beaten a lot of ones on this side,
right.
Yeah.
but it just got matched up against something that was just better than
But
it.
like even though like that first round between Metalingus and Head of the Table, it was kind of hard. It was like
Yeah,
that-
Metalingus
that's-
versus Head of the Table. Metalingus for me wins over Head of the Table easy, but Head of the Table's beating Mr. Perfect. Head of the Table's beating CM Punk this fire.
Yeah,
Like
I agree with both of them.
it's beating Goldberg, it's beating the Street Profits, it's beating End of Days. Like it just got a bad first round matchup.
It did. Unfortunately, it did.
Like Big E Field of Power would have beaten End of Days probably. It would have
Yeah.
beaten Goldberg.
Goldberg versus Street Profits, I think, was a weak matchup.
Yeah.
I like the Street Profits, but it's not one of the best songs. It really is just their interest that makes that song. To be honest.
It's them
it's
that
Montez.
makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's them that makes it better. It's not the theme, it's
Yeah.
them with it.
I do like the theme though. They bring the sweat.
I
like
do like
nobody
it.
can.
I do like it, but I'm just like it was just it was all about matchups.
Yeah.
Cuz some of these could have gotten further if they had a better
Like
matchup.
Crow Sting, right?
Yeah,
Crow Sting could have gotten further if it had. It's matched up against Sexy.
the right
Boy.
side
It's
of the
not
bracket.
winning.
The right side of the bracket is pretty
Is-
much all bangers.
Yeah,
And the
it's
only
a
one I
murderer's
didn't
row.
see winning is Owen Hart. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
that
Yeah.
wasn't going to beat anything.
Yeah, Owen
over
Hart
here.
wasn't beating anything on that whole side.
Yeah, no.
If you look at that whole side,
It'd be
oh,
Sean Spears.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
no,
Well, we're both telling you no, so it wouldn't.
Oh my God.
no.
That Sean Spears was fire.
Sean
It
Spears
just
was
went up
fine.
against Walk Alone.
Yeah, it
Like-
like that's a terrible matchup for Sean Spears' perfection.
Mm.
If that went up against Owen Hart, it's winning.
No.
Yes.
Easily.
If that's going against Wade Barrett End of the Days, it's winning. If it goes against Goldberg, it's winning. If it goes against Street Profits, it's winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Wait, the not the one that just the first one. What you said? Sean
Perfection.
Spears
Sean
beating
Spe-
Goldberg's theme?
yes.
No.
I think I'd have put the Sean Spears over the NWO.
No.
I would have too.
No.
Yeah.
I'd have put
That
Sean
Sean
Spears
Spears was fire.
Was fire.
No.
It's It's literally
And I
just,
liked him better when he was Ty Dillinger, but that song was fire.
that song was fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to Owen Hart in the car when I leave.
Okay,
And
good for
Mr.
you.
Perfect. I'm upset.
I'm going to listen to Kingdom in the car.
But yeah, it's literally just came down to matchups.
Yeah.
Right
Right side of the bracket was fire, though.
Right side.
Yeah.
Right side of the bracket was all bangers.
Yeah.
All bangers. Left side, there was a couple that's just kind of like, meh. Wolfpack is good, but that's a terrible matchup. Broken Dreams is crushing it all day long.
All day.
Chemical Burns was good.
Chemical Burns is good, and Wade Barrett, End of Days, that's a bad matchup for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you're just matched up against, like, The Rock and Voices, I'm going Voices over The Rock, but y'all picked The Rock.
No, I picked Voices. You picked The Rock.
Yeah, you did pick The Rock.
I
You picked
did?
The Rock. I
Yeah.
picked
I
Voices.
swear I picked Voices. And I know I picked Burning My Light over Undertaker.
That you did, but me and Q picked
Undertaker. Y'all overrode me on that one because
Yeah.
I think Burning My Light is better than Voices. But
I don't agree.
we had that discussion last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fire probably wasn't winning against anything on this list. Maybe Owen Hart, maybe Goldberg, maybe Wade Barrett. CM Punk's cult of personality is way better than this fire.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is crazy because CM Punk had 3 good entrances because his ROH one, Misaria Cantere, is a fucking
being
banger.
honest. I would have took Julia Hart over Goldberg and the Profits.
Yes, Julia Hart is a banger, and then her
It's a great-
entrance along with it just makes it even better because she looks just as spooky as the song sounds.
Mhm.
But yeah, it literally just came down to matchups in a lot of
Mr.
these.
Perfect versus Owen Hart. Tim, what you got?
Mr. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
I'm going Mr. Perfect as well.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Perfect is good. Don't get me wrong. It deserves to be in this
But
bracket.
these were some bangers.
Yeah,
It
Mr.
wasn't
Perfect.
beating.
Mr. Perfect deserves to be in this bracket.
It wasn't going to beat Hall of Fame.
I don't think Wade Barrett deserved to be in this bracket.
Really?
No, I don't think Wade Barrett End of Days deserves to be in this bracket.
All right. That's fair.
Honestly, I don't think Street Profits deserves to be in this bracket.
That's on fire.
I guess the Oxon. I'm glad I took Oxon off there then.
Oksana didn't deserve to be in
I
that
like
bracket.
that theme a lot.
But all the other ones definitely deserve to be in this bracket. You know one that none of us mentioned that I think is really good? Eddie Guerrero.
It's okay.
Latino
He-
heel.
he-
Yes.
Bob Venus.
Hello, ladies.
I did
There
like
was
his theme, but
There was nothing special about the music.
okay,
It just fit the gimmick.
that's fair.
I'm surprised Triple H didn't make it.
Which one?
The I like the
Motorhead.
oneself. Is this on?
That's the one I like the
Yeah.
most. The Time to Play the Game one is okay, but the one he brought up I liked better. The
Yeah. When he was with DX and all that, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think what other ones could have been on this list. There's a few that could have been on
for
this list.
sure. No 619.
I thought that
I'm like,
it's okay.
Sheamus,
Mm,
written on your face.
I thought that one was another just okay one.
Okay.
Mhm.
What about Cesaro when he's WWE? It was like one of his first ones. I don't.
No, not in my opinion.
Ric Flair.
I'm surprised no one put that on there.
I mean, it's iconic, but
I would have,
can't-
but I know it wouldn't
it's
have made it that
iconic.
far.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one put that on there.
Yeah, I just didn't expect. I didn't expect it to make it that far.
Okay.
All right. Those in the comments. What did we miss? What do you agree with our bracket? I know Tim's upset about a bunch of his getting eliminated. Do you agree with Tim's terrible takes that his
it's always my takes. It's always my takes.
His thing shouldn't have been eliminated.
Hey, 3 of mine were in the final 4. They lost, but
I think the furthest for me was Written in the Stars. I think that was the furthest I got for my list.
I mean, of the couple that I would have put on my list that would have made it,
true.
did make it, like, you know, I Walk Alone and Broken Dreams were close to the top of my
Broken Dreams,
list.
Hall of Pain, and Kingdom.
Yeah, like I would have mentioned all of those in my list, so it's just Q mentioned them first. So, did anyone have any trash takes for this episode?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
This is for all you idiots out there. Why you laugh? I'm just being honest. This is for the idiots out there who say stupid stuff like, if you broke, just say that. Just because someone doesn't want to spend money on the Nintendo Switch. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. That's all I can say about it. Just because, first of all, I can go buy a Switch right now if I wanted to.
Same.
I don't want one. I don't want one. I just bought a new fridge that's 3 times more expensive than the Switch. And I paid in cash. I can go and buy a Switch. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I'm like, people are so dumb. Like, it came with one game.
Oh, it actually came with a game?
When you paid the extra, you got the Mario Kart. But this is the only new game they have. That's it.
Street Fighter.
But everyone's like, oh, if you broke, just say it. I'm not. I just don't want to buy that. Like I'm smarter about how I spend my money. And you tell me, oh, you don't really own it, you rent it. I'm gonna tell you, fuck you.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. That's not a bad take.
That's my trash take.
All right. Tim, you got one?
No, I do not this week. I do not have one.
Okay, I got one. People, if you threaten actors over their roles in a film, TV show, video game, etc., you're just as bad as so-called Karens.
Yes.
You're just as bad.
Yeah, I agree.
You're terrible. And no one likes you.
No, I agree.
I disagree.
Especially when someone's doing their job and they're getting...
Why do you disagree?
Well, you said actors specifically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind. I think I partially agree.
What?
Like directors, M. Night Shyamalan deserves to be run over for what he did to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, I'm talking about
just because of the role they play.
Yes.
What if they just butchered a role?
That's you still don't deserve to threaten someone.
Obviously, I'm completely joking, but no, I actually agree with you. But
I'm talking about like how people got super like in the Last of Us 2 video game. Yeah. People got mad at the Abby voice actor.
Oh, okay.
Because of what happened in the video game.
Dude, remember people were like threatening Joffrey because of like how well he played that role in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, it's a role. Like calm down. Right. He did his job.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, 100% those people are idiots.
You're an idiot.
I was just starting stuff.
Yeah, that just shows that they get too emotionally invested.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember like these are just written characters, you know, and yeah, no, I agree with that. Like I like that whole the whole Last of Us 2 situation, you know, and just how was that Laura Bailey? I think that's her name.
I think so.
And then do you remember the girl that played Brig, that did Brig's voice in Overwatch? Brigitte, yeah, the girl that played her does her voice. She got death threats because whenever Brigitte came out, obviously when they did the GOAT, they was running that GOATs comp. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what that was? The 3 tanks and the 3 healer. It was awful, but but people were coming after her because she does Briggs' voice. They were threatening her and calling her fat. She ain't fat.
That makes zero sense.
Yeah, but they were
But-
coming after her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they were upset because of a character who destroyed the game, because she did destroy the game at one point.
She was so OP when she first
Yeah.
came out.
Yes, she was.
She was. And
But that's not enough for me to, first of all, I'm not even going to look up who the voice actor is, let alone go and threaten
Right.
them. Like, that's
So-
crazy. That's insane to
you
me.
know,
Like,
but,
that's terrible.
but yeah, it was just like, it was, I mean, I was frustrated. We all were frustrated, but like, it wasn't that serious for you to like message
No.
the voice actor and insult her. Like, you know, like that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're just as bad.
I agree.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, there's people are weird too. Like,
yeah,
People are weird.
They
They
weird. Like,
they take some things way too seriously.
I agree.
I mean, honestly, it goes into sports too. Hey, the guy missed the game-winning kick in the soccer game, so we're going to try to kill him. What?
if the net was open.
Actually,
joking.
wait,
I'm
you know what?
joking.
Actually, yeah, real quick. Actually, on sports, real quick. Tyrese Halliburton is a great player.
Oh my God.
Stop
So
calling
good.
him overrated.
Oh my God.
That-
The players voted him overrated.
yeah, which is crazy.
And that set a fire under him.
Yeah.
And I will say, last year I said, I was like, Tyrese has no go-to move. Like, I was watching him last
Right.
year, and I was like, he does everything okay, but he wasn't doing anything well. This year, he has completely shut me up.
Yes.
He's amazing.
Yeah,
I think that overrated moniker was warranted at the time. Now,
Oh, now, yeah.
no.
He's phenomenal.
No. He's
Phenomenal.
He's proven that he's not overrated.
No.
and they're still not calling him a superstar. I'm like,
Well,
the
who
And if
makes
they
that
win-
decision?
I know, you know.
If they win it all, I'm
Right.
still going to be saying, you still got that empty case.
yeah, I know, awful.
Nah, but
But
dude, the shots he has been making,
yes, the kid is good.
Insane.
You know,
He's really good.
insane.
They don't like his game because he's you know, everyone likes these explosive guards,
Yeah.
and I'm like, they don't like, but they love John Stockton and Magic though. I'm
Yeah.
like,
My little cousin said like 2 or 3 years ago, Halliburton is better than John Morant. And he brought it up, and people like snapped on him.
right.
And they're like, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. And he posted it again, and he is like, he went back and commented on it. He was
Yeah.
like, what do y'all think of this now? And I'm like, he was right.
He's right.
I was
It's
like,
good. It's just
John Morant is a much more explosive athlete.
right.
He's not a better player. That's people seem to confuse athleticism for skill.
yes.
Mhm.
And it just doesn't make sense. Like, that's why certain people just are poor evaluators of talent. They'll be like, oh, look at this great athlete. Yeah. But can he play the position? Can he do his job?
And in a sense of football, I always say Jerry Rice is the GOAT at receiver.
Yes.
But if we're talking athletically,
Be
Randy Moss was
Mhm.
worlds ahead of him.
So was T.O.
Yeah.
Like,
T.O. dropped the ball a lot, but yeah.
early,
Yeah,
not
early
late.
years.
Late.
Yeah.
He led the league in drops like a couple times late in his career.
Mhm.
But yeah, or even like Megatron. He's worlds better than Jerry Rice. But
Athletically, yes.
athletically, yes. And it was the argument I used to make with Julio and AB. People were, oh, Julio's way better. I'm like, look at their stats. Look who's throwing him the ball.
Right.
Julio
Like,
and Julio was way more physically gifted.
gifted. Yeah.
Antonio Brown, if he wouldn't have lost his fucking mind, I think could have been
He
number
never,
one.
no. He never had his mind. That's what I keep trying to argue with people
I mean,
about.
went
People
off
are
the
like-
rails. If
but-
it went when if he wouldn't have gone off,
But I
like-
always argue with Steeler fans. They're like, oh, that Vontaze Burfict hit messed him up. And I'm like, were you not paying attention to Antonio Brown before that? He tried to fight 70-year-old Dick LeBeau long before he was hit.
Mhm.
Like, he was kicked out of college twice.
The
Like,
signs were there.
The signs were all there. Ryan
Yeah.
Clark told us, hey, if you pay him, he's going to be a monster. Like, you're going to turn him into a monster. The signs were always there.
yeah,
It's just a matter of, they're like, oh, but yeah, it was the perfect hit. No, it wasn't. He was always an asshole. We have to stop thinking that, like, athletes all have this brain injury. Maybe he does, maybe
Right.
he doesn't. I don't know. But assholes still exist in the world.
Yeah.
Everybody's not a good person.
Yeah, he is not.
No, that's why he's wanted for murder now. Did y'all see that?
No.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
No.
Yes, Antonio Brown's wanted for murder today.
The last thing I saw was when he fought them dudes a couple weeks ago down in Miami.
No, this is like as of
Nah.
like yesterday. He is wanted for murder.
Yeah,
Like there's a warrant out for his arrest.
Yeah, he's wild. Like, he's a wild cat. But no, back to Halliburton, he's a great player. You know, now also I think it's also who you play for, because obviously Indiana, it's Indiana. It's a Midwest state, and it's kind of like the Pacers, but they're good. They got here to the finals.
But I'll say this, I'm enjoying it because the Thunder and Pacers are. I'm tired of seeing the same teams.
Yeah, they're the same big.
And this is coming from a Lakers fan.
Right.
A Lakers fan before LeBron. I don't need people, oh, you like LeBron. No. But I am tired of seeing the same teams.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Boston. Well, I hate Boston, so of course I don't want to see
it's
them.
Boston, everything.
You know, I don't want to see, all these same teams. So seeing, you know what I mean? I didn't want to see the Nuggets again. I didn't want to see, you know what I mean? Like I said, these, I didn't want to see the Warriors.
Milwaukee Warriors.
Yeah. So getting the Pacers versus the Thunder, and it's been a great series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first game was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So, I think it's good. They're building new stars.
Right.
Shea's a star.
Yes.
Halliburton's making himself into, a star. I think he's a star, but I'm saying he's becoming a household name.
Yeah.
Right.
Shay's a household name.
Right.
What's his name's been balling. I made fun of his name the one year. What's y'all big man? Chet balling. Pascal balling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A former champion. He already knows how to win. You
Right.
know, they got a former champion winning coach and Rick Carlisle over there. Like they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So a couple Knicks are on there too. What, Obi Toppin and
Obi.
somebody else I can't think who
Yeah.
it was. There's another Nick
On the
there.
Pacers?
Yeah.
I know there's a former Nick on the Thunder,
Yeah, Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein, who's black. Well, part black.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his dad's black.
Really?
Yes. Isaiah Hartenstein his dad's light skinned, yes.
I thought he was a farm boy or something. Like he's
He was a farm boy.
yeah, but
Isaiah Hartenstein. Because he was on Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart's podcast. They was like, "Are you black?" He's like, "Yeah. My dad's black." That's his dad.
oh, okay. Yeah, they wouldn't even know.
That's how Patrick Mahomes' kids is gonna be.
Ah.
Like his daughter's gonna say the N-word one day, and someone's gonna beat her up.
But yeah, but like you said, like people's like, who's going to want to watch these finals? What? They're good.
They are.
This is. I hate to say, even though like people don't care for him anymore, but when Kawhi beat the Warriors back in 2019, he really did bring balance to the NBA because all these super teams start splitting up or just not working, and now it's kind of like there's a star everywhere now.
I love that both of these teams built their core rosters off of trading Paul George.
Yes,
That is the greatest
Yes.
thing about the NBA Finals. Is that
Yes.
both of these teams built their rosters off of trading Paul George.
Yep.
And now they're in the finals. I
Yeah.
used to argue, remember Will?
yeah. Well,
I used to argue with him all the time, and I'd be like, Paul George is not that dude. And he used to always argue with me. And now we're watching the finals of two teams who traded him.
yeah.
I'm like, I love that.
Yeah, but that's all
That doesn't mean Philly's next, because I know Philly's thinking that, like, oh, we just need to trade Paul George. Or the Clippers. They're not next either.
No.
But yeah, that's all I got for this episode.
Yeah, nice short one.
Yeah.
Everyone, thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoy. Leave the comments. We enjoy the uptick in popularity that we've been seeing recently. Let's try to keep the hype
Greatly
going.
appreciate it. Yep.
All right, everyone. Have a good one.
Yes,
Peace.
Doses.